What's shaking, Chewy Nation? ChewbaccaLemma here, back again, once again, for another half-hour only sniping video. Now, a couple things right off the bat. It's been a couple days. I was gone all day Friday, all day Saturday for a speech and debate tournament. And also, I couldn't talk on Friday, so because of my cold that I'm fighting right now. So I do apologize right off the bat for that too. So it seems like I've been sick like the last 3 weeks pretty consistently. So do apologize about that. So we got back. We're back. We're on the Xbox. So we were on the PlayStation last video, I believe. So on the Xbox, we're sniping. We actually have some stuff on the auction now. So we actually have a decent amount of coins, probably closer to 800, honestly. But if that sells or not, I don't know. We'll put it back up. It's probably around 800. Here it is. We got the one of the better filters that I like. Probably maybe my favorite is right up there with the 31 to 40 salary cap, and then go team by team. But the letter C with the quality elite, and then chemistry. Now, I will tell you what makes this filter, I have just come across this, and I don't know why I never looked at this before, is freeze offense makes this filter even better. And the reason why is because freeze offense has Miles Jack and Victor Cruz. And if you guys have told me in the comment section, these are two of the best cards to snipe because they get put up so often for 7, 8K, 10K even on Miles Jack, and you can sell for like 14. I tried to sell one for 14.5. He didn't sell, but I did sell him for 14. All the other 14 was about my max I got out of him. But so 14 you can sell these for. So I could probably buy that Miles Jack for 11 and be on my way, but maybe I should. But that's why this is so good. Victor Cruz as well sells for easily 11K every time. So maybe you could even get a little more out of that. So there we go. See, I refreshed it because I knew. I refreshed because I knew. And I'm going to go sell this for 14 and go ahead and make 3,000 right off the bat. So the reason why C is so great is that C is the only letter that Miles Jack, I think, Miles Jack and Victor Cruz have in common. So this is really unique in that way because these two cards are phenomenal to snipe. I could bid on that, but okay. But yeah, so I could buy that 11, but let's not stock up on. You could buy that. I would probably encourage you probably to buy that, but let's keep going. Now, freeze defense, not as good. You do have the Eric Ebrons of the world, or just one Eric Ebron, which is a decent hit when you get it for he does sell. I was selling him for 14. It looks like he's come down a little bit, so maybe you could easily sell it for 13. So you see Ebrons a lot for pretty cheap. So Ebron is about the best thing there. I skip all these. There's not a whole lot there, and then I go right to chain mover, just because the letter C kind of takes away a lot of good value on that. So, but the rest of it is pretty good. So you can pretty much go with all of them here on out, except I skip a couple of the offensive line ones like mobile blocker, interior protector. And then pretty much everything else I think is pretty much good. Pretty good. As you see, we're seeing the newest cards, which of course is fantastic. As you see, we're seeing a Miles Jack for Miles Jack is just so great. We're gonna put this one. Let's just put this up for 13,750 so we make sure it sells. Now at the end of the video, I haven't done this in the past, but you guys will see it because I've been doing just telling you hey, I made 70K, or hey, I made 100K, or hey, whatever. I tell you how much I made in a half hour, but I never show you it. So I will actually show you at the end of this video how much I actually, I'll just show you basically my auctions, and you'll see that they all sold. So just so you guys know, that will be at the end of the video, so check that out. If you want to check it out early, that's fine too. But that will be at the end of the video so you guys can see I'm not just lying to you guys. The stuff always sells. I usually don't do it because it takes longer than to put the video out, and I want to get the video out as soon as possible for you guys. But honestly, we can wait a little bit longer. Wait half hour, 45 minutes, not a big deal. We got Ebron there, we got a Macklin. Should I even bother with this Macklin? Nah, not a good deal. I do have a cough drop in my mouth, so I apologize. Well, one, and I sound funny because my voice just sounds funny because of this cold that I have, so I do apologize about that. Of course, that's not fun. So yeah, we're trying to grind along though, and hopefully my commentary isn't absolutely terrible. Yeah, so I skip inside blister as well. So 4 in a row, edge protector, and then I go right to line pusher. That's what I do. There's probably some in there that you guys could probably gladly do, but I just skip them. So line pusher, and then all the other ones are, I think, pretty good overall, I would say. So I would say that's not too bad. for a filter that just works really well. So pass rusher unfortunately could not hit any. If you guys are sniping at home, I hope you guys have a lot of luck, because a lot of times you guys tell me how many coins you made, and that's absolutely fantastic. Okay. I don't see anything. All right, let's keep going. Let's keep going. Edge setter, field general. No, don't think anything there is saying buy me. Something sold or didn't sell from before. Don't know. We'll see. Tackle machine. Got an Ogletree. Now, I was going to record earlier, so I apologize again for how long it's been since I made a video. Mostly because of speech and debate. But also, do I buy that Ebron? Yeah. We're going to buy this Ebron here for 10 and sell it for 13.5. So we'll make a couple thousand there on Eric Ebron. Pretty easy. I'm sure it will. I think it will sell. We'll see, I guess. Ooh, Joel Casey. I bought that card for 59. So I made it a little like 7,600 on it. So that was before. So that's a pretty good hit with the same filter that I was using. So that was good. Edge Blitzer was good. Maybe we should just keep doing freeze offense and freeze defense, because that's like all we're actually hitting. Just keep going back and forth between those two. That's like the only cards we hit so far, but hopefully we'll hit some other stuff and we'll have some good luck here as we go through this. But I was going to put one up earlier, and then I was watching the Packers Cowboys game, which was absolutely a fantastic game. Holy smokes. What a game. It was absolutely fantastic. I was rooting for the Cowboys, honestly. Even though I thought the Packers were going to win, I still was rooting for the Cowboys. And they played well. Second half, they played really well. Defense did play better, but Aaron Rodgers made some throws that were just out. Whoops, we don't want to skip the top ones here. Absolutely insane. Absolutely nuts how good he was. Look at these Miles Jacks. Like, these are like gimmies. Okay. We'll go ahead and just put this one up for, let's just go 14 again. I think they'll sell. 14 it is. I know it's not really sniping, it's more, yeah, like flipping or however you guys want to call it, but I should just bid on that 10 one. Get another one for a little over 10, but oops, we skipped freeze defense. Skipped freeze defense. Nope. Now, of course, if I miss something, let me know. Hey, you missed. I'm sure I will. Wait. Let's see. All right, I just bought it for. Now I don't know if it will sell for what I want to, but I bought that for $39,750, and I kind of undersold how big a deal this was, because he's selling anywhere between high 50s to 79. So we're gonna go ahead and try to get 79 out of him, because that's what somebody sold it for not that long ago. Somewhere, and we bought it for 30. Okay, so we're gonna see what happens there. That was pretty awesome. I'm really not selling it, probably because I'm a little cold. I have a cold. I'm not really cold. I'm actually just having a cold. But if that does sell, that was absolutely a fantastic hit. That was 40K minus that's 30, about 32K right there on one hit. Yeah, that's pretty good, I would say. So hopefully it does sell, of course. And if it does, we just brought in a lot of coins on one snipe, and we can pretty much just relax for the rest of the 20 plus minutes that we have here, because I would say we're doing all right. Let's see, how much? Coleman? A good budget. Oh, he sold 38, maybe sold for like 39. Probably could have bought that. Something sold. Maybe it was Shockey already. That would be awesome. But this filter is absolutely phenomenal. And I don't really think that if a bunch of people start using it, it's going to really deteriorate too much, because people are still going to put Miles Jacks up for really cheap, Victor Cruz is up for really cheap, which it really does help this filter. And then just by the amount of people that play Madden, even if there's, you know, 100 people doing the same filter at one time, or 1,000 people even, whoops, I skipped the zone blocker. I don't honestly think that really is going to probably affect things too much, but we'll see. Hopefully, if you guys choose this out, again, you guys can mess around with it. I do encourage you to use this, try it out, but also maybe try switching the letter around with an L, with an I, with a, I don't know, A, S, some other letters. Mess around with it, and maybe you'll find some success with some other stuff. You guys will have to let me know if you have success with other things. I'm curious what you guys are having success with, because that is a community, and the fact is that of the we're almost at 10,000 subscribers. You know, these videos get about let's just say it gets 5,000 views. 5,000 people using this filter or switching around or giving us good. I mean, that's not a huge percentage. That's absolutely a ginormous amount of views, which is absolutely fantastic, but not a huge percentage of the people that play Madden. So if everybody is using this filter, of the 5,000 people watching, we still are going to make, I mean, everybody can make a lot of coins off of stuff. So I do encourage a community, as I think we can all make a lot of coins. So if you guys got good ideas, I would encourage you to share them. If you don't want to, because it's absolutely a fantastic idea and you don't want other people to know, I get it. That's okay too. But yeah, so we got an edge blitzer there. We haven't really, okay, so I can't really complain because we got that Shocky, which worst case scenario, you know, it's gonna be like still like a really solid like 20k. So that's great. We got a Calvin Pryor over there for 33. Could probably buy it, but I'll pass. I want to get that Sherman card actually, because Richard Sherman actually has played phenomenal for me. The only thing that hurt him towards the end, like in the past like month, is that his speed just really couldn't keep up. I think it's 87 speed. It just did become a problem when he started having Dion, and you really couldn't put him out on the outside if they're just going to streak, or you have to make sure you have a deep safety. So it really did. That's where he really got hurt. But now with 90 speed, with those stats, I mean, whoops, I missed I should have just did that, but I think that Sherman card, it has to be the best, in my opinion, the best corner in the game. I know it only has 90 speed, but I mean, 90 is not great, except if it's Richard Sherman. I mean, then it's absolutely phenomenal. 90 speed is. I'm going to buy this Derek Johnson, and I'm going to show you exactly what I can do with this Derek Johnson right here. Let me get it. Yes. I sold one about a half hour ago for $32,000. Yep, that's right, $32,000. I'm quitting my job. I sold a Derek Johnson for $32,000. That would be crazy. 32,000 coins, and bam. Calvin Pryor sold for 4,800 coins. That means something did not sell when I just. I'll have to check out my stuff that didn't sell. But Eric Ebron. Okay. Make a couple thousand off you, Eric Ebron. Again, at the end of the video, I'll show you everything that sold, so you guys will be able to see it, and hopefully will be impressed by all the coins we made. If you guys are, again, sniping at home, let me know. Let me know if you got something. If you got something golden out there that you want to share. But here we go. Back to it, chain mover. So we skip all of chain movers. I'm really going to be interested with, okay, so as I'm recording this, the Steelers and the Chiefs are playing. So I'm going to try to get this out the night of. It's going to go up really late or the next day. But whenever it goes out, not hopefully, I don't really care who wins, but I'm going to say that probably, I'm picking the Steelers, but the Chiefs are the favorite. So you guys will know the game will be over by the time this goes live. But either way, the Patriots win against whoever they play. And I don't know. The Falcons look so good. I don't know. I would say that I would lean towards the Packers against the Falcons. But that's who I picked. I picked the Patriots and Packers from the get-go. So we can stick with that. But I don't know. The Falcons really impressed. I thought the Falcons would beat the Seahawks, but I didn't think it was going to be like that. I definitely did not think it was going to be like that. All right. Now, I didn't really get to see the game. Of course, I was gone. But just looking at the stat line, pretty impressive. All right, line pusher, pass rusher. Come on. Nope. So we are closing in Now, it's definitely slowed up a little bit, but actually I was looking at other Madden YouTubers. Pretty much everybody's slowed up quite a lot at this point. So I would say we're doing pretty well considering what the rest of the community is facing right now. I think that everybody's kind of facing the same issue as, you know, of course, it's going to be an issue for the remainder of until the new Madden comes out, of course. But it's definitely still growing, and that's what I like to see. So I'm very thankful for that. You guys are absolutely awesome. We're gonna hit 10K, no doubt, within a couple weeks probably. So thank you guys so much for that. You guys have been absolutely phenomenal, and I'm just so thankful for it. But I do need to consider doing, and now I want to do obviously wagers. You guys really showed a lot of support with that. I do want to, of course, not leave the sniping. Sniping is going to be here no matter what. Make a crazy sick team on Xbox and on PlayStation. Play you guys, or do budget teams. I don't know, whatever you guys want to see. And then probably have to consider doing another game, whether it is something like a NBA 2K, FIFA, McClown, nope, or something like that. I don't know. Something that you guys want to see would be, of course, preferred. Want to give you guys stuff that you actually enjoy watching, or just go like straight, like complete opposite, like Battlefield. I did upload one Battlefield video, and you guys actually it was pretty well received, those who watched it. So that was pretty awesome. Obviously, I don't expect it to be that big of, you know, watched, because it's completely different than the other stuff I do on this channel. But still, you guys have just been so supportive on all the videos. So thank you guys so much for that. All right, freeze offense, back to that. So you might see some of that. You might see some random stuff. I really don't know, as we're gonna have to figure out throughout really the rest of the month. So we got a long time to figure it out, but not a long time to figure out, but we got a lot of months to figure out what we want to do. Or I should say, we got a couple weeks to probably figure out what we want to do for the rest of, really, until the new Madden comes out. Because of course, as you know, people leave and don't play Madden anymore, you're not going to probably watch a whole lot of Madden videos unless you love my Madden videos. And I don't think many people watch Madden videos when they stop playing Madden. But I'm just guessing. There's my, I don't really know what I'm doing. I'm just kind of making a video and putting it out and seeing what happens. So, just guessing. I don't know. Deep threat now. Alright. Bruising back. Miles Jack. Miles Jack. Really good, but not a good price. Ankle breaker, we got Theo. The one thing I did want to mention, I don't think I mentioned, I don't think I did, is the reason I do C in the search function. Now, a lot of you guys know this, and you guys always respond in the comments generally before I even get a chance to. And I've been slacking on comments, and I'm going to pick it up. It's just because I've been gone. But I had my cough drop, finishing that up. I get asked, like, why do you do the letter C? Like, why even do it at all? And you guys always respond, but I'll just say in this video, and I'll probably say it a lot, but the reason we do the letter C, or whatever letter you choose, is because if you don't, there's too many cards on the auction house that show up under your filter, whatever filter you use. 10,500. I actually don't even know if that's a good deal anymore with all these new uniforms out. Yeah. Wow, have they fallen. How the mighty have fallen. I just did all players. I kind of want to keep it as all, just in case we see a really good deal. Really good deal on uniforms. But the reason we do C is because the way the auction house works is, no matter what filter you do here, all these cap value time remaining is always going to be the same 100 cards. So it's not the newest cards that are being put up on the auction house. It's the 100 that are closest to expiring. So really think about it as time remaining. So there is a time remaining one. We're not doing it by that, but really that is how you want to think about it. The 100 cards closest to expiring. And what happens is there's so many cards on the auction house, obviously. I mean, you could probably imagine there's a ton of cards on the auction house. So if you use your filter should be narrowing the scope of what you want to look at to be able to eliminate a lot of cards. That way you can narrow your range down so you can actually hopefully see the newest cards that show up. And that's what our goal is, and that's what we're doing right now. So hopefully that made sense. If not, you can watch my sniping tutorial that I put out. If you don't like that, you can go check out. I'm sure you can, like, how to snipe in Madden 17. I'm sure there's some other tutorials out there, or some other people that have walked through this similar concept. That's what you need, is you want it to say 59 minutes or 7 hours. You want the newest cards to show up on the auction house. And the way the auction house works is it's the 100 cards closest to expiring. All right, there you go. I said it. Also, let's just say everything real quick. Let's just, if you want to go really fast down, you press down on the D-pad, down on the left analog, and I push the triggers repeatedly. It does work. Ooh, 2,000. Okay, we'll buy that. Thank you. I'm going to see how much you're selling for. I'm going to get back to that in a second. Clinton Dix. Haha. Says 6,400, but of course we don't want to follow that. We want to see what they're actually selling for on Mudhead. Using Mudhead as a nice tool. There's only one up, and the last one sold for 10,000. That, if it does indeed sell for 10,000, the cheapest one up is 11. The last one sold for 10. It looks like that's about as max we can get. That will be a 7,000 coin profit right there on a haha Clinton Dix. That's pretty nuts. That's pretty nuts. But also push the triggers repeatedly, so you can't, like, you have to keep clicking them. So down on the D-pad, hold on the down on the D-pad. Hold down on the directional button. So down, down, and then just keep pushing the triggers. That's how you go so fast. Is the same thing works when you're putting the cards up, except it's just right on the D-pad and right on the on the analog. So same exact thing. You guys actually taught me that, believe it or not. If you haven't been around that long, well, I mean, that was a couple months ago. You guys taught me that. I guess it was pretty early on in the season, but you guys taught me that. So thank you guys so much. We see a Coleman there for 48. It's up for 23 hours, so we might actually... Oh! We could have probably sold that for about 60, I would think. So that's kind of annoying that we didn't get that. Victor Cruz for 10. We probably want to go a little bit cheaper there. But that's okay. Freeze offense. Okay, freeze defense. We got Ebron, an 8,700 Ebron. Like, how do I pass up on these? I can't pass up. Dang. Alright, we'll put it up for 13. Put it up for 13. Alright, pretty successful. I think, obviously, the Shocky definitely kind of helps. When you hit something like that, it definitely does help. But that's what's great about having this sort of filter, as opposed to just trying to keep getting, like, gauntlet cards like I talked about in the last video, which is great. You make a lot of coins, but I think it can kind of get boring. Just keep refresh, or something like that. Not exactly that exciting, but if you want to make a lot of coins, I would highly encourage you to maybe, if you use this filter, keep refreshing on freeze offense and freeze defense. You can honestly just stick with that. You don't have to know your prices. You just keep doing it. You make a lot of coins. You go on your way with a huge, like a crazy good team because you made so many coins. Really easy. But if you want to try to get to the next level and try to make a lot of coins, maybe faster, I don't know. It's hard, because that's pretty consistent. It's hard to say that this way is faster at making coins, but I like to hit some big stuff and also get some little stuff mixed in. So that's my thought. But I'm sure there's many people out there who will attest that there's other ways to do it, and other ways we don't have to know all the prices and such. And I do not know all my prices. You guys always let me know, which I actually ask you to do, because I like knowing, hey, did I miss something? Let me know. And you guys do that. And I'm going to buy this shorts for 95, and I'm going to go ahead and put this up, which is probably a mistake, but I'm going to put it up for 14.5. Not that part, but the fact that there's one up for 10 right now, and I should be buying it instead of putting this up, but I'm being lazy. So we're going to go ahead and buy that sell that for 14.5. That's 13, so that's like 3,500 right there. And then we're going to go and try to get the other one for 10. Yep, it's still there. Please. Thank you. Got it. Put it up for 14. 2,600 right there. That's pretty good. That is pretty good. 14 it is, and we'll go with that. I will tell you this. Now, did something just sell, or was that just late to let me know a notification? I wasn't paying attention. I will tell you this. Going back to the football game, I was rooting for the Cowboys. Not a Cowboys fan per se, but I am a pretty big Tony Romo fan. Probably not, kind of weird, but I love Tony Romo. I think he's gotten a lot of slack for no reason, and I kind of feel he's like my favorite player. He probably is my favorite player, and he's on the sidelines right now. Not that I can blame him, because Dak had a great game. I was very impressed with the way he played. So obviously Tony Romo is not going to be on the team next year, unless no team will give anything to Tony Romo. Then I guess I'll just keep him at a backup. But I hope he does. I hope he does go to a team where he can make a difference. And I'm really hoping he goes to a contender. Of course, not of course, but if I had to lean towards a team, because my wife is a huge J.J. Watt fan, and I love DeAndre Hopkins, maybe my favorite offensive player in the league, I really would love him to go to the Texans. We would no doubt be Texans fan, and you know what? Probably just be Texans fan for the rest of our lives. Goes to the Texans, but they just got Brock Osweiler, so are they really gonna just give up on him already? And he actually played decent, at least what I seen. I wasn't really that interested in the Patriots game, but the second part of it was already kind of done. But I thought he looked decent, like, respectable, but I don't know. I would love him to go to the Texans, please. But I'd also like him to go to just a contender. A contender would be great. So I'm thinking the Broncos. Go to the Broncos. The Broncos are the Super Bowl favorite next year. Maybe not. Probably whoever wins the Super Bowl. I mean, I could still see the Cowboys are going to be up there. They lost, but they're going to have Dak and Ezekiel Elliott a second year. Yeah, they're going to be good. The Packers, of course, are going to be good. Who knows with the Falcons? I don't know if they'll be back. I don't know. They could win this year. I don't know, but I don't know if they'll be back next year. And of course, the Patriots. And then I'm sure there's another team in there that could. The Raiders could be back when they get Carr healthy. And there's other contenders. But I think wherever Romo goes, if he goes to a decent team with a good defense like the Broncos or the Texans, which, you know, their defense is insane. Both those defenses are fantastic. I mean, they got to be up there, right? Got to. But again, it's kind of... Whoops, I didn't mean to do bruising back again. It's kind of hard because he's got to stay healthy. And that might hurt their chances because they might just not believe that he can stay healthy the whole season. By what I mean by them, I mean Vegas. Like when they're predicting. I'm saying they're going to be one of the top contenders, but maybe not like way up there, I guess. I don't know. I don't know Vegas. I love to work over there. I'm fascinated with it. It'd be awesome. Just to like figure out what the spread should be and stuff. That sounds so much fun. I'm a statistics guy at heart. I am a math teacher, which I say in every video, I think, pretty much. So you guys are bored with that. But I'm a math teacher, and I am a statistician at heart. I love statistics. Absolutely adore statistics. It's my jam. So statistics and me are like, what's a good analogy here? Peanut butter and jelly. Maybe? I don't know. Wait. Is that, like, this is what I don't know, guys. Like, these are so hard to, like, are these, like, good deals, you know? Pass rush, tackle machine. Like, that's definitely gonna sell. But, like, I would think, I'm so sorry, cold. But, like, big hitter and pass rush also looks really good, too. For 59. Like, how do we, like, figure out what these are worth? You can't, because there's like so many combinations. Unless they, like, the odds that, I mean, it would be so hard to get not hard to get the jersey you want, but the team probably you want. That's so hard. Those, I can't really give you any recommendations because I haven't seen them sell yet, like what the prices should be. Edge setter, no thank you. Field general. Come on, let's get something big. I feel like I haven't really hit anything besides the Shockey. I mean, the haha was a good hit too. Very easy 7K, but tackle machine. Oops. Edge blitzer. Cover linebacker, Buchanan. Nope. No. Nope. Lockdown. We got Brandon Carr for 31. Sherman. Love to get you, Sherman. Could afford him. Maybe I will. He gives lockdown. And actually, I could put him in. And put... oh, yuck. I could take out who was it? Jadeveon Clowney, and put in Levante David for the boost. He'll also give me cover linebacker tier 1. Wait. This is really bad, but I have to actually look. I'm gonna buy this. We're gonna see if I'm gonna buy it. See what happens. All right. Oh, I gotta wait. What? I like in my head. Sometimes you're really not fun. Okay, I'll get back to that in a minute. I'm just gonna exit out because we're gonna try Cameron Jordan sold. Oh, the Clinton Dix did sell, so I should maybe buy that other one. For 7, put it up for 10. It's okay. All right, could make a couple K. Maybe I should. Let's go back. Let's see if it's still there. Deep defender. Haha. You still there? Yes, you are. Okay, we'll buy you. All right, mine just sold for 10, so might as well buy it for 7. Put it up for 10. Let's see. My head give me issues right now, so I want to see what this card that Clay Matthews is actually selling for, and I will show you that in a minute. Of course, at the end, after I finish here, I'm gonna go ahead and show you just what I hit. I mean, what everything sold for. So there will be a jump from my end to that because obviously I gotta wait for stuff to sell. Okay, that's not what I want to do. All right, let's check out. We gotta, of course, look at Clay Matthews, but Freeze offense. This is the money filter right here. Victor Cruz. Okay, nothing there. And we'll look at Freeze defense. Ooh. Cool. Ooh, Shockey sold. Oh, 32,000 coins on Shockey. Oh, yes. And now we got an Ebron here. We're buying so many Ebrons. This is, of course, not sniping. So we got some sniping in here. We got some flipping in here. We got some just good times in here. We got a lot of football talk and me being sick, which I know isn't fun. Let's put it up for 12.5. See if it will sell. We might actually buy the other one too. Yeah, we're buying it. I believe in you, Ebron. I believe. Okay, and then we gotta put up Clay Matthews, and then we're gonna call it a day, and then see how many coins we made. So that's pretty awesome. I would say the fact that you guys just seen that Jeremy Shockey sold is pretty awesome. All right, so that's pretty cool. I'm gonna have to put Derek Johnson up again. I mean, my other one up in a second as well. But let's just check. Okay, let's see what we got up. All right, 12. We also have Clay Matthews. So we got some really good snipes there. Okay, let's actually check Mr. Clay Matthews. All right, before mine, I bought mine for 49. One sold for 92. There is one up for 72.5 and 86, 83.5, 74. So guys, did we just like? I'm gonna try 92. I'm gonna say that 72.5 sells. If that sells, would have saved 10K for about 9K. 83. That's 34K right there. If that sells, of course, if that sells. So we got the haha up. We got to go ahead and put Derek Johnson up. Let's see. I sold one earlier for 32. So I really don't want to. Ooh. That's mine for 32, and that one just got put up. So they've all sold. That's what I'm talking about. I might just put it up for 30 so I make sure it sells and you guys can see. That's 7K right there. That is 7K on Derek Johnson. Oh, wow. Haha, Clinton Dix, you see me make 7K on that. I'm really interested to see how much exactly we made. We're just going to put up for 30, make sure it sells, so you guys will see that. Yeah, so there's our stuff. We've got a couple cards didn't sell. Miles Jack, I tried to put up for 14.5. That did not sell. And Eric Ebron, I tried to put up for 14. It didn't sell, but I tried to put a bunch of other ones up. I'm talking really fast. For 13. So I think that Eric Ebron at 13 is about the maximum. Miles Jack at 14 is about the maximum that I could get. Again, I just put them up once, so you could try them again for that price. And this Odell Beckham I bought before. I need to put up for 80 or 78, I think. So not a great price, but I was thinking I could sell it for perhaps close to 100. But you guys didn't even see me buy it, so that's what I got. Let's see what sold, and then we're gonna go ahead and take a little break, and Eric Ebron. Speaking of Ebron, Anna Schwartz. Take a little break, and then we'll show you in a minute everything that sold. All right, guys, we're back just for a minute here to show you everything that sold. Something else just sold. I almost sold everything, so we're going to go ahead and just show you because all the big stuff, yeah, we did pretty well. We started with Miles Jack. Here's what we bought. The big stuff, of course, is those Miles Jacks, of course, added up. The Jeremy Shockey for $39,750 was absolutely phenomenal. The Derek Johnson sold for low 30, so those were great as well. Clinton Dix at 2 was great. Clay Matthews, buying it for $49,000. I waited way too long to buy that, but I'm going to go ahead and show you now, guys, what exactly had sold. All right, so we got to go to newest, so that way we see the newest stuff. So we're going to start. All right, so the Miles Jack, as you see, we bought them for around 10 or lower. They all sold for $13,500 to $14,000-ish, so we're good there. Jeremy Shockey sold for $79,000. You guys seen that. Johnson for $32,000. The short sold. This Ebron has not sold yet, but I think it will, given what the other ones have sold for, $13,500 and $13,000. Pretty confident. Schwartz is sold, and you see it just actually happened. Clay Matthews sold for $92,000. I put it on Excel spreadsheet. Well, actually, my wife did. We put it all out, all together with an Ebron just selling. I believe we are at about 108,000 coins, over 100,000. When those sell, will be about 115,000 coins in this hour. You guys are more than welcome to add them up if you want. They're all here. But really, it was Clay Matthews and Jeremy Shockey, and of course, it was Jeremy Shockey, Clay Matthews, and then the Derek Johnsons, of course, were pretty nice. The Clinton Dix was pretty nice, and then there was Miles Jacks, and Ebron just added up. But I hope you guys did enjoy. Thank you guys so much for watching. I know it's a little longer than a half hour. If you guys just paid attention to this last couple minutes, I hope you guys like this. I'll try to put this in the rest of the videos, or at least something like this. So that's all I got. Thank you guys so much for the support. You guys are absolutely incredible. I'm just thankful that we're at the point that we're at. If we don't even grow at all, you guys, it's just amazing that 9,000 people subscribed, 9,200, 9,300. I think it's 9,300, and just that we're getting so many views. I mean, it's absolutely amazing. So thank you guys so much for the support. You guys are absolutely incredible. That's all I got. ChewbaccaLemma out.